So I really liked to play sports in middle school, and in 7th grade I sprained my ankle and it just didn't seem like I would play. Kind of got back up to health, sprained it again, was not able to really continue to play, and I sprained it a third time. And I saw many doctors and they would tell me that this is just something I kind of have to live with and just to not really use it or be wheelchair bound. So it just kind of was like, I guess I'm limited to what I can do, you know? It's just the way I'm gonna have to be. And it started to really affect like long-term decisions of, you know, are you gonna be able to participate in being maybe a family guy or not? And it just started to affect those decisions long-term. It was in the summertime in June, and my wife and I, of course, were going through another bout with an ankle, and she just said, you really need to get this addressed. So I called, and they said, yeah, we can, you know, we don't have anything right now. And I said, I'm gonna be there tomorrow morning, and I'm just gonna sit there. Somebody really needs to see this. I really need the help. And she's like, I'm not so sure we can do that. I said, no, it's okay. It can be hours. I don't mind. If someone doesn't show up, I'll be there and I'll be ready for that spot. Whichever doctor you have, whoever's willing to take me on. It's like, I just really need someone to see this.
The first time I had an interaction with him, he was very emotional with how this was affecting his everyday life.
When I met Dr. So, he was really attentive to the details I had. And initially the exchange was very similar to any other doctor I kind of encountered. And I instantly was like, okay, we're just gonna cut it right here. And I'm gonna tell you like, hey man, like this is like how it always goes. So we really need to figure this out and try to do something different. And he really, I think, was taken aback a little bit by that and decided, okay, well, this guy is like not messing around. Something's really serious.
His ankle was severely loose, and that the ligaments on the outside of his ankle were no longer competent and really needed to be repaired. And at that point, we talked about surgery.
So I think once I saw his reaction to how I reacted, I was like, I think that he's actually going to take care of this. He's going to help me through this and help me figure this out.
Artelon technology is a synthetic material that allows basically reconstruction of really ligament or tendon applications. In Jesus's example, it was used to reconstruct the anterior talofibular and the calcaneofibular ligaments.
So Artelon's committed to kind of sharing the intersection of that patient, surgeon, and technology where they all come together. That's a really significant moment in time, both from what brought us all to that point, but also validating kind of the work and the life that brought us to that.
At our final follow-up, Jesus mentioned that his ankle felt great. It was stable. He had gained a lot of confidence back in the ankle that he hadn't experienced for quite some time. He no longer utilized the use of an ankle brace to keep his ankle stable, was able to wear shoes and able to return back to work without any dysfunction or pain.
Yeah, so after surgery, from what I understood, it'd be about 6 months before I could get back to work. And Dr. So was pretty upfront with me about that to begin with. And he's like, we're just gonna hit benchmarks one at a time here and come back for follow-ups. And we did. By my 3.5 month mark, I was back to work full time.
With respect to Artelon technology, it also has regenerative properties as well. And so in the long term, because it's a scaffold, your body has the ability to kind of grow into it, and then over time, it will actually regenerate the tissue itself, thereby recreating the native ligamentous footprint of the anterior talofibular and calcaneofibular ligaments.
Now that I've gotten this done, I'm able to live a lot better, and just my quality of life has been extravagant.